Hey guys, and welcome to my birthday book and K-pop haul. This is so super late, right? Like, my birthday was back on the 16th of March. Now it is May. I don't really have an excuse. I just had to kind of keep pushing filming back because I had a couple of weeks where I couldn't film for various different reasons. I'm going to kick things off with the books. I will put a timestamp down below in the comments if you're not interested in the books and you just want to skip to the K-pop haul. First up on my birthday book haul is Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon, and it's freaking gorgeous. Okay, I love the blue shininess. The blue shiny. Never thought blue, yellow and orange will go, but oddly it does. If you haven't read Priory of the Orange Tree yet, you guys seriously need to check it out. But basically in Priory of the Orange Tree, 1,000 years ago, there was this big evil dragon called the Nameless One, and he and his minions basically made lives for humanity a living hell. Like, you know, having to sacrifice someone every month. Kinda living hell. They finally managed to lock him away in the abyss, and the Berethnet bloodline is allegedly the only thing that is keeping him sealed away. Which is, you know, kinda why it's a big deal that Queen Sabran has no heir, and why Eid has been sent from the Priory to guard and protect Sabran because they need to keep her alive. Unfortunately, the Nameless One's minions are stirring, and they seem pretty damn confident that he's gonna make a comeback, and not the K-pop. Fun. Ooh, visuals, new bops. Yay! Kind of comeback, but like a blood and death wipeout. A lot of people kind of come back. Next up is Slayer by Kirsten White. Kirsten is one of my absolute favourite authors. I completely love Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so I was super stoked to get Slayer for my birthday because Slayer is about Nina and her twin sister Artemis, and they have grown up at the Watchers Academy. The Watchers are somewhat of a dying breed with everything that has gone on, and then Buffy goes and breaks the world. A little bit. Nina, who had previously been sidelined and who has carved out a place for herself as the medic, is now not only a brand new Slayer, but she is the last Slayer ever. This slips into the Buffyverse so damn well. I completely loved it. I got such nostalgia reading it, and now I seriously want to rewatch Buffy. Okay, like, I do it annually anyway, but I feel like I need to bump it up a little bit. Warrior of the Wild by Trisha Levenseller. Our main character is Rosmira. She is her father's heir, and she has basically trained her whole life to become a warrior and to lead her village. But when her coming of age trial is sabotaged and she fails, she is banished to the monster-filled wilderness on an impossible quest. To win back her honour and to return to her village and her family, she has to kill the oppressive god that claims tribute from the village each year. This one is obviously quite a bit different from Daughter of the Pirate King. We don't have pirates this time round. I kind of got like Viking kind of vibes, but some of the creatures in this did give me pause. And if you want to know what I thought of this, I'll be chatting about it in my April wrap-up. 4 Dead Queens by Astrid Schult. We have Carolee, who steals a comms chip from Messenger Varin, and then when he comes after her and attempts to get the comms chips back because he needs them for very life or death reasons, Carolee uses them and she witnesses the murder of the 4 queens that are in charge of Quadara. She and Varin then team up and set out to discover who killed the queens and why. Fantasy, murder mystery, what is not to love about that? Have a lot of thoughts. We'll be doing a book discussion video for it, and that is all I'm gonna say. The Gilded Walls by Roshani Chokshi. It is Paris, it is 1889, and treasure hunter Severin is coerced by the Order of Babel to hunt down an ancient artifact in exchange for his true inheritance. Of course, Severin can't do it alone, so he calls upon a band of unlikely experts in the form of an engineer, a historian, a dancer, and a brother in arms. This gave me huge National Treasure / Relic Hunter vibes. There was a magic system in it that was really freaking awesome and I wasn't expecting just from the synopsis, but I completely and utterly love the historical element to it. These next couple of books are ones that I picked out myself using some birthday money because, you know, why do something sensible like save when you could buy more books? First up is Bloodspell by CJ Redwine. Main character Blue has her entire life planned. She will hide her magic and carry on trying to turn metal into gold in order to help her city's homeless, but her father is murdered and a cruel yet powerful woman claims custody of her and her property. Her only help is the boy that she has loathed since childhood. His name is Prince Kellen, and coincidentally he is on the hunt for a bride. When mysterious forces lead to disappearances, Kellen and Blue must work together to find the truth. This is the 4th book in the Raven Ravenspire series. It's basically a series of fairy tale retellings that are all set in the same kind of world. You can read them in any order you want to, really. This is obviously a Cinderella retelling. We've had Snow White, we've had Prince and the Pauper, and we've had Rumpelstiltskin. Ship of Smoke and Steel by Django Rexler. Ward Boss Ahsoka's secret ability to access the Well of Combat is discovered by the Empire. Basically, she should have declared it so that she could have been placed at His Imperial Majesty's service, and seeing as how she didn't do the thing that she was supposed to do, they decide to send her out on a pretty much impossible mission. She has to steal Soliton, which is a legendary ghost ship, and a ship that no one's ever returned from. This is another one of my most anticipated reads of the year, because let's be real, they had me at legendary ghost ship. Dark of the West by Joanna Hathaway. Aurelia is a princess that has been shielded from politics as her brother is the one that's being prepared for the throne. Athen is the youngest of a ruthless general, and he is a fighter pilot hoping for a life away from the front lines. When Athen's mother is shot and killed, his father thinks it's his old rival, Aurelia's mother. He is determined to avenge her, and he devises a plot to overthrow the queen. A plot that sends Athen undercover to get intel, because you know, what could possibly go wrong? Cue the romance complicating things and the impending war. I have heard so many really good things about this one. Based on the strength of what everyone has said about this, I decided to pick it up, and I'm actually really looking forward to it because it sounds awesome. The Poppy War by R.F. Kwan. As you guys can see, I have started reading this, and instead of using an actual bookmark, I am using my Aurora Rising press release. In order to avoid being married to some gross creepy old dude, War Orphan Rin aces the Keju, which is an empire-wide test in order to find the most talented youth to be sent to learn at the academies. The fact that she passes it kinda shocks everyone. However, once she gets to the academies, things aren't all sunshine and rainbows. She is targeted by her rival classmates for her colour, for the fact that she's from poverty, and for her gender. But Rin discovers she has a lethal and unearthly power. She has an aptitude for the nearly mythical art of shamanism. Exploring the depths of her gift, she discovers that the gods long thought dead are actually very much alive. I have been recommended this by a couple of people and told that I will really love it, and I've seen so many people reading this and talking about it and saying how great it is. I decided it was time to finally buy it. I'm only one chapter in, but I am loving it so far, and I'm super intrigued, and I can't wait for things to really get started. The final book that I bought for myself was Give the Dark My Love by Beth Revis. Our main character Nedra leaves her rural home so that she can attend a prestigious academy so that she can learn all about medicinal alchemy. However, she is a scholarship student, so of course she doesn't quite fit in with the other kids who look down on her, except for Grey, who is immediately taken with her. Unfortunately, a deadly plague is sweeping through the north and making its way towards the city, and Nedra is determined to find a cure. But it's not long before she turns to the most forbidden practice of all, necromancy. This one's been on my radar for a while. I love a bit of alchemy, and it sounds like it's going to be a fun read. I have heard mixed things, so I'm looking forward to getting to read it and form my own opinion. The final two books in my birthday book haul are from Shaz. She is a really good friend of mine. She is one of the first friends I made as a blogger. I will link her social media down below so you can follow her on Twitter and check out her blog. She's just basically a completely 100% awesome person, and she is my thread sister, so please give her a follow and check out her blog. The first book that Shaz got me was Strange Grace by Tessa Grattan. Long ago in this book, a village bargained with the devil for prosperity. When the slaughter moon arises, they must sacrifice a young man into the depths of the devil's forest. But this year it has risen early. Bound by duty, secrets, and the love they share for each other, Merwin, a spirited witch, Run, the expected saint, and Arthur, a restless outcast, will each have a role to play as the devil demands a body to fulfill its bargain. I have heard such great things about the author's adult fantasy book, Queens of Innis Lear. This is her YA offering. As far as I'm aware, it's a standalone. This is another one of those books that sounds right up my street, and I'm super excited to dive in and see what it's like. And finally, The Darkest Star by Jennifer L. Armentrout. We are going back to the world of the Lux series with this one, but this time we are focusing on Luke. Our main character Evie basically gets caught up in this raid at a notorious club that is known for being a place where humans and the remaining Luxon can mingle freely. There she meets Luke, who she initially assumes is a Luxon, but he is something much more powerful. I am a huge fan of Jennifer's books, as you guys know, and of course Shaz is my thread sister, so she knows this. Moving on to the K-pop portion, first up are some BT21 Mediheal face masks. These guys are gonna last me a hell of a while. These are the boxed ones that I was telling you guys about in my New York video that have, I think, 4 face masks in each, along with a bookmark and a postcard, and I got cookies, shimmies, Tata, and Koya. So I think I'm pretty good on the skincare face mask front for the foreseeable future. Basically look like this. Rather than being one big sheet mask, they're basically 6 little mini ones. How I basically use them is 3 on my forehead, 1 on each cheek, and 1 on my chin, but I have an abnormally large forehead, so you get 4 of the face mask sheets. They come in these little packets. You get a little postcard that looks like that on the front and that on the back, which, you know, you could colour in if you wanted. And you get a cute little bookmark of the character too. So that was Cookies. And then for Chimmy, that is the postcard. That is the back, and that's the little Chimmy bookmark. Tata, and his postcard. And Koya, who handily has his little bookmark attached. Woo. Not gonna lie to you guys, I was kind of skeptical that it was like 6 little mini face masks instead of just 1, but they actually work surprisingly well, and they do pretty much cover your whole entire face. You just have to remember that when you take them off, you need to rub the essence in, and you do your toner first before you put the face mask on. Next up are some Monji goods. So Monsta X did me a solid and they gave me a birthday present in the form of the Monji pop-up store. It's just, you know, it was in the wrong city and, you know, the wrong country, and so I couldn't actually go to it in person, which is kind of sad because the Monji cotton candy was really cute. But God bless one of my favourite GOMs who did a GO for it. A couple of these bits were from family members and a couple of bits were a birthday present to me from me, because why not? The first of the little bits that I bought for myself were the Monji magnetic bookmarks. You could choose between 2, the pink ones or the blue ones. They look like this. Ice cream cone Monji, sandwich Monji, and bowl of ramen Monji. And this is what they look like from the back. Honestly, they're so freaking cute. I love them, okay? They're just so cute. And I got the black sticker set. You can see the little bag has a little Monji on it. And you get a variety of little Monjis. Shootout Monji, Monster X-Ray Monji, Monster X Kingdom Monji. We have this fancy Monji. We have this one. We have the back of this Monji. This one. This one. This one, and school uniform Monji. I just had to because little Monji dressing up in Monster X outfits was totally cute, okay? Oh god, I forgot about this. The final Monji thing that I bought myself was this. This is a little silicone hand mirror. Yes, I did manage to convince myself that I would use this. To be fair, should probably put it in my bag because then I could stop using my phone as a mirror, but I have a feeling this is just going to sit on my shelf looking cute. As for the Monji bits that I had bought for me, I had this little Monji keychain, and no Monji! I'm so sorry Monji, I didn't mean to drop you. He is so cute and he's so squishy. He can go and join the other Monji who is on my bookshelf somewhere behind me. I also got bought the Monji cushion and he is so freaking cute. Look you guys, he's got little hands, his little paws. He is pretty big. He's got his little tail. Literally, oh my god, this cushion, you guys, is just so freaking perfect. It's so soft and it's so squidgy, like, you know, the right amount of squidge. And as you guys can see, I have started to use my little pin pennant that I got in one box of Fairy Loot, and I've started to put some pins on it. So I got bought the 3 little Monji pins, which will take their rightful place over on the pin pennant when I am done shooting this video. We've got little apple on the head Monji, we've got little Monji in the basket, and we've got little Lollipop G. I don't know what I was expecting from the Monji pop-up store, but there was so much cute stuff, okay? So much. I had to seriously hold myself back. So for the next thing, I can't remember if I told you guys, but one of my birthday presents was a ticket to see ATEEZ at their London show on the 3rd of April. And wow, did they put on a damn good show. I nearly went deaf from not only the screaming, but from the bass. Like, Pirate King started and the bass came in and I was just like, oh my god, okay, we're going deaf today. Yes, there was quite a little bit of talking because, you know, they have put out 2 mini albums, so they have about 11 songs. They performed every single one of those as well as a dance cover, and they had this little Q&A section in between for like 20-25 minutes where they answered some fan questions from, I think it was Instagram, and did some fun things like doing random dance play. But you know, that was to be expected. We all went to the show, we all knew how many songs they had. I was just so excited to get to go and attend their first ever London show on their first ever world tour. It's pretty much a historic occasion. My music taste kind of oversold the venue, and there was a slight issue with the fact that I'm 5'3", and so I had to stand on my tiptoes to see, and was kind of watching some of it through Ali's phone because I couldn't see clearly. But you know, the sound quality was on point, vocals on point, dance on point, and it was genuinely a really fun, hyped up, exciting show, and it had such a great atmosphere, and oh my god you guys, it was just an absolutely banging show. We went to the venue and we were like to the security guy, where's the queue? And he was like, it's all the way down the road on the left. And Ali and I took one look at that queue and we were like, no, not today. So we kind of slunk away and had a beer, thank God. So we were sitting inside with a drink when it was actually hailing outside, and we went over before doors started. Anyway, obviously some merch needed to be bought. So I bought the light stick. Did I need it? No. Is it cute? Hell yes. I remember seeing this light stick back at the showcase they did back when Treasure episode 2 released, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. It's a compass. I love it. And I wasn't sure if they'd change it for the world tour, but they kept it the same. I had to buy it, you guys. I had to. I also got the hoodie. When I'm not filming videos or leaving the house, I pretty much live in hoodies. They are also my go-to thing to wear when I have to get up and leave the house at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning to go to set and it's freezing cold. You've got the cute little compass ATEEZ logo there, and then from the back it's just got ATEEZ really tiny there, and then the Expedition Tour 2019 with all of the European cities that they visited and this little map. So in case you're wondering, I did get a size large. It's nice and huge, exactly how I like it. It's black, it will go with everything. It's actually quite thick, it's nice and warm, it is so cozy. And the final thing to show you guys isn't K-pop merch, but I thought you might appreciate it anyway. It is this little Pokemon glasses case. This is official from the Pokemon Center. It's from the Robot Pikachu range, Mad Scientist Pikachu and Charmander. And you know, I always take my glasses to set with me because after a 14-hour day there is nothing I want more than to get the contact lenses out of my eyes, and so this is going to come in pretty damn handy. So that has been my birthday book and K-pop haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to drop a comment agreeing with me that Monji is the cutest little band mascot ever to exist. I will link all of my social media down below so you guys can come and chat to me on Twitter. I post book and manga videos every Friday, so for more similar content feel free to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next video.